A couple of months after Jason Newsted left the band, Johnny Ramone called me up. Johnny and Kirk Hammett were good friends. And he said, you know, Metallica wants you to come and play bass for them. And I said, I said, wow, that's an honor. You know, I'm a Metallica fan. I said that's a big honor, but my son had been diagnosed with autism just not too long before I got that phone call from Johnny. And I said to Johnny, I said, you know, I would really love to do it and tell them thank you, and I'm honored, but you know, I have to stay home and take care of my son. So Johnny said, you're crazy, that's ridiculous. If you play with Metallica, you'll make money, you can afford the best doctors. And so I said to Johnny, I said, you know what, I'll ask my son's doctor what he thinks, you know. So I went to my son's doctor and I said, I have an opportunity to play with a very famous band. I can make a lot of money. I can hire a teacher to come on the road with me and stay with my son all the time. And you know, he'll eat good food. He can have his own place on the tour bus. And my son's doctor said, you know, the problem is he needs to wake up in the same bed every day. He needs to eat meals at the same time every day and go to the same school every day. And so he said, I understand it's a difficult decision, but you know, if you want to do the best thing for your son, you stay home. So I called Johnny back and I said, I can't, you know. And Johnny said, you're crazy, you know, you're crazy. So I guess it was probably 2 months maybe later on, Johnny called me up again and he said, listen, it's not an audition. You can be in the band. You just have to go and play with them. And I said, Johnny, I can't. There's no way I can do it. You know, there's no way. So that was it. I didn't turn down Metallica because I didn't want to be in the band. You know, but that's not it at all. I had to say no because I had to take care of my son. And if you saw my son now, you wouldn't even know he was autistic. He's very, very smart. He's going to college. He works, he works 2 jobs. And I'm not saying it's all because I stayed home, but I think because I was there all the time and kept him on a good schedule, it had something to do with it. There were a lot of other people involved, teachers and his mom and doctors, but I think me being there all the time had something to do with it. So it made my decision justified.